What is up, guys? It is Strafe HD here, and I hope you guys are all enjoying your weekend. It is a great Saturday where I am, nice and cold outside, so what better to do than make a commentary right now? So, a few things I really do want to talk about today, but most importantly, will be the Black Ops 2 update. But before I start that, I'm gonna just say this is a pretty decent gameplay, guys. I'm playing some hardpoint on the map Hijack, going 50 and 11 using the Vector, and this game I actually unlocked all the diamond camos for all of my SMGs. So yes, finally, it took me long enough, but I finally have diamond camo for all of my SMGs. So expect to see some diamond camo gameplay coming up in the future now. Now the big thing I want to talk about today, December 8th. Big update for Black Ops 2. So I'm going to talk about in this video some of the most important things they did with the update. And if you guys want to read everything they did in this update, there will be a link in the description to Call of Duty's website. It'll explain every single thing they did with Call of Duty's update today. But I'm going to talk about some of the most important things. So to start off, Treyarch addressed an exploit where modified console hackers could maliciously spread infected films to other users. Now, in simple terms, that basically means the 10th Prestige glitch is patched, and thank God, guys, because this isn't Modern Warfare 2 anymore. I don't really think glitching or modding your rank now is just cool. I think it's stupid and pointless. People should start playing legit, because to be honest, all this 10th Prestige glitch and all that shit just kind of ruined all the other Call of Duties. Modding became out of control, completely ruined Call of Duty 4. It ruined COD 5, and for a while it ruined Modern Warfare 2. So I'm glad things are fixed, and I'm glad now that Theater is up, because for the past couple of days, or I'd say for the past week, Theater has been down, considering this glitch. In order to get 10th Prestige, you would start up a Theater film, and you'd play it for about 7 seconds, you'd end the Theater film, and what do you know? You were rank 55, and you could Prestige. You start up Theater mode again, and start that same film up, end it, you were 55 again. And considering that was going around to so many people, Treyarch decided to just completely shut down Theater mode until they could fix it, and I'm glad they did, so now I could record this gameplay and a few other ones I got. So moving on, guys, players with Black Hat PDA can no longer hack a care package faster than the owner can capture it. And I'm glad they did that, because I remember when the game first came out, it was the first actual couple of games, and I got a care package, right, and it landed right in front of me, and I just started capturing it, and I noticed someone else got my care package, and I was like, what the hell? I was like, how the hell did they just take my care package? I was like, and how the hell did they just capture it faster than I could? And I noticed that that was due to Black Hat, and I started using it a little bit after that, and I noticed, wow, this thing can actually capture people's care packages faster than what they can actually capture it. So I'm actually kind of glad that they fixed that. It makes more sense. It's more logical to have the owner of the care package be able to, capture their own care package faster than what someone else can. So, good job on that, Treyarch. Moving on, though. Players using Ghost will no longer be invisible at all times in custom games with the minimap option set to constant. So, that does make sense, because the other day I was playing with my friend, and he was using Ghost when we had radar always on, and he was never on the mini-map, which got a little bit annoying. I mean, if radar is always going to be on, you should at least be on the mini-map when you shoot or something, whatever, however Ghost works. It should, it should put you on the map a little bit, especially if you have radar always on. So, good thing they fixed that. And moving on, though, players can no longer get on top of the shrubs in Nuketown 2025, and also some hardpoint capture spots were patched. Now, I actually made a video on a capture spot on this map, Hijacked, and what you could actually do was stand on the other side of the wall, and you could still capture the hardpoint. Now, in that video, I said they were going to patch it. I knew they were, but I told you guys to take advantage of it before you could, because it wasn't really that bad of a glitch. It wasn't something that was completely ruining the game. It was kind of, I would consider it sort of a strategy in my opinion, but they did patch that along with a few other hardpoint capture spots. So, another thing, clan tags no longer locked immediately after Prestige. Now, they would usually make you wait till about level 4 until you could get your clan tag back. Now, that's no longer an issue. Even if you Prestige, you'll still have your clan tag no matter what. So, I don't know. Wasn't really a big thing. I don't really use a clan tag anyway. Also, one of the biggest things, guys, UAV, they actually increased it from 350 score to 425 score. So that's about an extra kill in order to get a UAV now. My opinion, I think that was kind of ridiculous. I don't even think that it was even worth it making an update for the UAV to take like one more kill. Because to be honest, guys, UAV, I use it a lot. Why? Because I'm a team player. I like to be able to help my team out a lot. If I could put the enemy on the map, I will use it. So that's why I use the UAV a lot. And I think it was sort of pointless to move it up to another kill because honestly, a UAV is not hard to take out at all. You got launchers, you got the auto lock on launcher, you got the small, all that can take it out with one hit. Plus you got the black hat that's new in this game now, and you could just hack it and destroy the UAV. So, in my opinion, that update was completely pointless. So they shouldn't even have worried about that. But moving on to another scored streak, we got the lightning strike. They added a 750 millisecond delay to it, and a lot of big commentators are actually making a big deal out of this. Now, in my opinion, I do not really think this is a big deal, and I have used Lightning Strike ever since the game came out, and, I've used it a bunch of times. I've got hundreds, maybe even 1,000 kills with it so far, and I was playing the game earlier today after the update, got a Lightning Strike a few times, and I still kick ass with it. It really isn't too much of a difference. Maybe a 1 second delay, 700 milliseconds. That's not really too much at all, so it's not a big deal. I don't know, that's just my opinion though. So not really too much of a big change on that. Now, moving on to the Bouncing Betty. The Bouncing Betty now has a later explosive time. Now, you guys remember in Modern Warfare 3, right? When you would see a Bouncing Betty go off, you would try and crouch as fast as you can. If you could beat the Bouncing Betty, you would survive. Now, in this game, what I noticed ever since a Bouncing Betty would go off and I walked past it, I could never crouch, or I would never even get a chance to survive the thing. Every time it would go off, it would just explode so fast that, you wouldn't have time to crouch or do anything. But they finally delayed it a little bit, so now you'll have a little bit of time to try and crouch or run away from it a little bit more. So that was a good update. I'm glad they recognized that. Now, stun grenades, they made them less powerful in this game. They were pretty powerful in this game, and I took advantage of it. I always used like 2 stuns, and I don't know, I'm kind of a douchebag with stuns, always. If I got the stuns, I'm going to stun the shit out of you until you can't move, and I'm just going to shoot you. That's the way I've always been, but they made them less powerful, so I guess I can understand that. So, assault rifles, what they did with that, they made the assault rifles have less idle sway. If you don't know what idle sway is, it's when you're aiming in the gun, and when you aim in the gun, you'll see the reticle or the iron sight, or your gun, in fact, just move around a little bit or sway back and forth. Now, what they did is they made it so it doesn't sway as much, so your accuracy from far range will be better, and you'll have a better chance to get a kill from far range with the assault rifle. Now, I like how they did that because it actually kind of did make an impact in Black Ops 2 with that weapon sway a little bit, so I'm glad they reduced it. Now, SMGs, guys, talking about that, big difference with this now. Now, for all the SMGs, they increased the hip-fire recoil, they reduced bullet penetration, and for the MSMC, they increased recoil slightly, and for the PDW-57, they increased recoil slightly now. Guys, my personal opinions on the SMG. Some people say SMGs were too powerful. In my opinion, guys, most people used an SMG because, to be honest, the maps are made for SMGs. You see all these maps in Black Ops 2. Tell me someone who can win a gunfight with an assault rifle over an SMG on like a map like Hijack, Nuketown, any of these maps, guys. They're all close quarters. You turn a corner, you walk right into somebody. Now, an assault rifle's not made for that. An assault rifle, I see it more of like a map for Turbine or Carrier. And to be honest, the only map I use an assault rifle on is Turbine. All the other maps I use an SMG on. So I don't know, but they increased the hipfire recoil for it, like I said, reduced bullet penetration, so it'll take longer for you to shoot through a wall and get a kill, and they just increased the recoil slightly with it for the MSMC and the PDW. So I don't know, guys. Increasing the hipfire recoil and increasing the recoil slightly with the MSMC. It's going to be a little bit different using the MSMC now and the PDW. Those were both two of my favorite submachine guns along with the MP7, but now that the PDW and the MSMC have that little increased recoil on it, it does make a difference. I used it today, and I did notice a difference on it a little bit, but I still did pretty good with it, and I'm sure I'll still get some gameplays with it, so that doesn't bother me too much. And anyways, guys, for the assault rifles, the XM8 with select fire has increased recoil, The FAL OSW with Select Fire also has increased recoil, as well as the SWAT 556 that has increased recoil as well with Select Fire. So, I don't know, guys. If you want, I'll explain more. Just ask any questions. This is all for now, guys. Check the description for Call of Duty's link on everything they did. Anyways, guys, Strafe HD, and peace.